JM, there he is.
What's the deal, brother?
Man, listen, dog. I was just over here. Obviously I've been listening to Whoop, right?
Yeah.
And so I just been over here off this shit, bro. We gonna get to it. But Pastor to the Homies is one of them ones. Like that should have been one of them ones that was going like the other ones, low key. That shit's hard.
Hey, we did. Whoop is a classic. Go get that new single. Really out here. It's out right now.
It's out right now. Matter of fact, we're gonna start with that.
You know, only speak facts. I wasn't mad at him. Making street 50s, I still hang with all clappers. KC and Madden, full board in my bastards. I was in the field, I don't hang with no rappers. Got a shout out to the Atlantic, now I own my own masters. I'm really who I say, I'm really him, I'm really active. Yellow tape fanatics, kick doors and chain snatchers. I was Lil Joe, niggas know a known savage. 4, 5s, and 9s, bet them peoples won't catch us. Bitch, I'm back at it before I started free bees. I was in the age with Baby Tannic and Lil Weezy. Do slime banging punch, we make it look easy. Shout out to Peasy in the West with Jay Weezy. Streets say I'm less known felon from my section. Snitch nigga cave, you hang with him, you gon' catch him. Still a young nigga, but got stripes like a veteran. Bounty blood banging, April roll with the extras. Marks making threats, would you think we ain't strapped? And from Whalebone said, WAP, just kick back. We 3 gangsters, suspect to shoot packs. FHN for real, be that and be hats. Last nigga played, he 8 shells and C-Max. Niggas talking music, not me, I speak facts. Snap said, fuck it, and we don't believe that. Flag said, bucket, we ain't beefing on no apps. Hood on my back, war tats and hood stories. Political shooters, no Yeezys, no glory. I was in the lanes, there's no Tory. Hair round for sale was under 40, then shoot it, Robert Ory. Portland fuck with me, then I slide back to Oakland. Frisco, Bianca, Sacramento with the homies. 2 months from 92nd Street, that's my Kobe. Free Chili with the Rollie, Eminem, he bang rolling. A lot of niggas told me what I've done on my loan. Homies call me Whopper, all the bitches call me Joe. Sell a lot of white in the Louis, go snowing. Yellow in my cup, mixed up Molly with the pole. I'm really out here, 2 strikes and all felon. Snitch nigga case, stay active and keep westin'. Make it out the hood, niggas call that a blessing. Bounty blood banging, April roll with the extras. I'm really out here, 2 strikes and all felon. Snitch nigga case, stay active and keep westin'. Make it out the hood, niggas call that a blessing. Bounty blood banging, April roll with the extras. Homies ain't homies, niggas changing, you ain't Brody. Back in 05, I was really going donkey. Prayed on my kids, then I went and had Joey. Birds like I'm gold, hustle is the motive. I was once down, niggas clown, they all watching. Same niggas shitted on the squad, they back calling. Same bitches fucking on the ops, they back opping. Never fell off on the gang, we still popping. G said, kid, get the money, it bring power. Then I put the stick in the broom, we back mopping. Crest Nation deals, mix the noodles with the lobster. A fan of the K, I ain't doing no boxing. I was fucking Hollywood hoes when they had Toxic. Really had Future in the set around flockers. Fucked a couple police bitches, then hit doctors. Better be careful, bet I know Shanika watching. 30 on watches, what's it going to a goblin? Batman a bitch on my side, I keep robbing. Houston with the ties, JR and Jazz Mobbin. Keep talking tough, turn your head into an omelet. Every time I nut, she keep knobbing. Say yeah to violence, keep silence. 2 on my shooters, stay private. 502, yeah, my youngest be the loudest. Do slime bangers, kick doors and no connivers. I'm really out here, 2 strikes and all felons. Snitch nigga case, stay active and keep westin'. Make it out the hood, niggas call that a blessing. Bounty blood banging, April roll with the extras. I'm really out here, 2 strikes and all felons. Snitch nigga case, stay active and keep westin'. Make it out the hood, niggas call that a blessing. Bounty blood banging, April roll with the extras. Fact. We ain't do no internet nothing, nigga. You ain't got a problem with the WAP, nigga. No internet nothing, nigga. Do what you say you gonna do, nigga. Stop talking tough, nigga. All you niggas hoes, for real, for real.
P2.
We ain't changing for no motherfucking money, nigga. I ain't fucking with no ye-ass niggas that's doing ye-ass shit, nigga. 2020, we on you, nigga. That's on my mama. WAP. Jay!
All right. That's the new Joe Moses.
You know what I'm saying? No passiveness. We ain't being no passive. We ain't passive no more.
That's called really out here. That's out right now.
So
It just dropped fresh off the presses. I know I interrupted your promo run and shit, but a big part. I know I kind of explained this to you before, but a big for the people that's watching this. I kind of want to document our history the way that I feel needs to be documented. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I feel like other regions do a great job in making sure that their people are celebrated and given their roses while they're here, while they can smell them. So who else better to do it here than me?
For sure.
So obviously, stranger to dropping independent projects, but you and Ty hooked up in 2012 and dropped something that was like, for me, it was so impactful for the streets because a lot of time, like, and we can get into this part of it, but a lot of what was going on back in the day is a lot of these promoters and club people wouldn't let the homies in the clubs.
For sure.
So a lot, like, and I was around, and you was around, but in 2012, like, we couldn't just get in the club and play LA shit the way we doing it now.
Yeah.
And so another reason why I feel like the Whoop Project, when y'all dropped this shit, it was so impactful because it was undeniable. They had to let you in at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I want to start with the intro because we just played Really Out Here. So the intro on the Whoop tape, and this is 2012, so I don't know, this 8 years ago, so I don't know if you remember or not.
But
you took it all to the face, Paul.
I gassed it.
And it was just all JM.
Yeah.
So it's a few things I want to point out on the intro to the Whoop tape, right?
Yeah.
I felt like, and then obviously, I mean, for people that don't know me and your history, like, you came home from, you was locked up. You came home, you started doing the music. You went back, you started doing the music. Me and you hooked up. We did No Vaseline tape. Go Bitch was on that motherfucker, and that's kind of like, I feel like that's the thing that kind of just set everything off for you. But in the midst of that, like, I felt like when you dropped No Vaseline, you kind of was just gassing on some street shit.
Yeah, for sure.
When you dropped the Whoop tape, the intro to me was the most obscure thing on the project, just because it didn't have nothing to do with the project. It was just you. It was just you. It was about Joe Moses.
Yeah.
So a couple of things that you did talk about in the intro, because we just played Really Out Here, that stood out to me, and I want you to talk about it. Is the first thing is you talked about your dad.
Yeah.
And that's real personal. I know this history, but for people that don't know, you spoke on your dad and y'all relationship, and I felt like that was dope just to kick off the project, because if I didn't know who Joe Moses was, I got to know Joe Moses. Was that intentional when y'all did that shit?
For me and my dad, that's always a type of situation that's like a bittersweet situation. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to speak. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it.
That whole situation, Ty always gave me the opportunity to show my skill. You know what I'm saying? So that basically what that intro was. You know what I'm saying?
The second part of that I wanted to talk about is at the end. I'm gonna play it.
On purpose. Yeah. This for all you down ass niggas. Down to me and my nigga Ty Dollar Sign. We here, bitch. Get back to some ratchet shit.
So you was like, this for all the doubters that doubted me and my nigga Ty Dollar Sign. Was the intro recorded? Was that the last thing you recorded for the Whoop project, or was that already done?
That was already done.
Okay, so that was already done.
And I just went in. I went back in and recorded the intro to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Ty was like, nigga, he already had heard that song. That song was already done. And Ty was like, you need to just put this on the tape. You know what I'm saying? And then go back in and just, you know what I'm saying, bring us both involved and that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know
okay. Because when I heard that, I was like, this for all you doubting ass niggas. It was like, when you do music like this, did you already know what the Woo project was gonna be? Did you know the impact it was gonna have?
The whole impact of the whole album musically was Dollar. You know, all I had to do was show up with my verses.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I played a big part in some of the writing, like Weekend and I'm gonna be in the club. I'm gonna be the man for a minute.
Yeah.
But as far as musically, nobody, hands down, nobody can fuck with Dollar putting a project together, album. You know what I'm saying? Putting an album
Yeah.
together. So that's all him. I just had to show up. He had all the beats. You know what I'm saying? He had reached out and got all the beats.
Yeah.
And he just told me to bring my A game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that was.
Okay. And then the last part of that is you was like Brick Squad at the end.
Yeah.
And I remember when you first linked up with Brick Squad. Were you already a part of that when this was when y'all recorded this, or was that like during the process?
Now what's so crazy is we took our whole album, right? So no cap, we took our whole album. Walker shot a video in Palm Springs. We took our whole, me and Ty drove out there one late night. He was shooting a video. We took our whole album to Walker before we even dropped it. You understand what I'm saying? Then 2 days later, we took our whole album and let Mike Karen, because Ty was already signed to Atlantic, and let Mike Karen hear it. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't show it no attention.
So y'all was already shopping the Whoop album and trying to get a situation for it, and everybody was like, nah.
Well, Walker wanted to put it out. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted to put it out through Brick Squad.
He wanted to put it out. He just was trying to figure out how we could put it out.
Got you.
Mike Karen, he heard it, he listened to it, he said it was dope, but it wasn't what he was looking for me. It wasn't what he was looking for at the time.
What the fuck was he looking for from you?
I wasn't signed. It wasn't what he was looking for from Ty.
Oh, you the artist.
I was the artist. You know what I'm saying? Ty just, was like, nigga, we played the whole album for him.
Damn. Was it always 20 tracks on this album?
Yeah.
So y'all played them all 20 tracks.
We played them all 20. I'm telling you, Ty was like, we're going to fuck up the summer, and nigga, we're going to go crazy. And that's exactly what we did. Fuck up the summer again. And what's so crazy is my brother, because at the time, not sounding like that, I Do It For The Ratchets. I had a couple of songs going. Ty was going, but he wasn't going like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the nigga had the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? He orchestrated the whole shit, and we just went in. And when I say we had a regular studio right there on Hollywood Boulevard.
I know.
Yeah, had the regular studio, and he didn't like that because he never liked niggas coming to his door, just knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? And we just orchestrated. We just called niggas and was just like, you had from Cali Swag, Young pulled up.
Yep.
Who else pulled up? Dusto from out of Watts pulled up. We had certain niggas that we just was telling to pull up to get on the tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? We always wanted to expose the young niggas and get them more. And when the shit went crazy, the shit was like an epidemic to where I didn't know like it was going that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really prepared.
You weren't set up for it.
I never was prepared. I just got prepared for music. I wasn't prepared. I'm telling you for real. My brother used to be like, bro, we need to go out of town. I used to be like, man, we getting so much love here. You know, I was saying on what's the movie? Man, we need to go to DC. We need to go, you know what I'm saying? We need to take our hustle out to pay the forward. Nigga was like, nah, we getting too much love here, B. They love us here, yo. You know what I'm saying? They fucking love us here. Where we going? That was me. I was like, man, we get too much love. The Raptors was taking my brain to a whole new level.
Right. So
you know
we could talk about that right now because Ratchets came out the same year as this shit. Now when I was doing some digging because I knew I was gonna talk to you about this, I forgot you took the Ratchet shit and flipped it into the song on the Woo project, Fat Pussy.
Yeah.
This how Ratchet started.
Yeah.
DJ L-Well.
Fuck, I see it.
Mother on that beat. Oh.
Fat puss, get it from the back puss. Run a lap, marathon, every track puss, jack pussy. Fuck it in the trap pussy. Have a nigga killing other niggas. That be that pussy. Wait a second, no pins, airtight.
All right.
Club if you're hearing.
Now, just to give a clarification on, like, when I dropped this album, I was stressed out, right? I did this whole album in the Compton. I did it in Compton, Crips in the South Side.
Okay.
Big Yak Studio. I did this whole album in about 3 or 4 days in Compton. Compton. I Do It For The Ratchets at Big Yak Studio in Compton.
That's crazy.
No cap. I did this whole album.
That's
it
crazy.
It wasn't mixed all the way. Nothing.
Yeah. No, I know. I was playing that. We was playing it anyway.
Exactly.
We was playing it. Okay, so you fat pussy, headed from the back pussy, right? So
Yeah.
on the Whoop project,
Yeah.
which is track 5, it's called Fat Pussy with the Rejects and the New Boys. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But this is how this shit go.
I told him to sample that.
That's so. What's crazy is that like I don't know. I didn't put that together back then. In 2012, I didn't put that. I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I told him to sample that.
Oh, you told him to take that?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit! The Rejects and the New Boys was on that project.
Yeah.
That was monumental. I feel like that in itself is a talking point, just because I don't think that nobody had ever brought everybody together like that. Like it was what y'all had going on, you and Ty, with the Rejects they had their own shit going on.
Yeah,
and then the New Boys was already booming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when y'all did this song, whose idea was it to put the New Boys and the Rejects on the same song? Like was that was you?
I think I said the Rejects, and I think Ty said the New Boys.
Oh, so it was like you had an idea
because you already know them niggas, we all out the same litter. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rejects was like, you know what I'm saying? They still young legends for what they did in the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when they went crazy off of the song that they had, I'm like, we gotta put them niggas on the Whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. The next thing I wanted to bring up too is the Big Homie song.
Yeah.
It's another song, is To the Face, right?
To the Face.
So this is a taste of the song for people who are unfamiliar.
Oh, you know I was the first nigga saying and all that.
I'm in the set with the big homie, real G. And if it's on, he don't hang around no Ye's. Cut Sprite with some dirty ass chucks on. He take fades and he love to get his bust on. Big homie got hands, he be turned up. He love the YGs with blood, he'll straighten up. Red Dickies in his fingers stay nest up. Funerals and hood days, the only time he dress up. Banged out, yeah, the homie is a foolie. In the club with it, won't club without the toolie. Turned down nothing, active and whooping. Did 10 years on some other shit, shooting. Bang with his rallies, hit me on the celly, told the nigga do his thing, and he got me when I'm ready. A real big homie, yeah, what it is. Active and whooping, he down. I'm in the cell with the big homie. See, my homie is a true vet, he got the turf on his chest. I'm in the cell with the big homie. Nigga beaming and banging, everything blue, but he flying. I'm in the cell with the big homie. Got stripes, he active. Disrespect me and he black. I'm in the cell with the big homie. Got his sticky suit pressed up, everything west, but he nests up. See the big homie.
So me and you done had hella conversations offline and shit like that.
Yeah.
Something I never asked you before. I always wanted to ask you about that song. Is this song about, like, did you have somebody in mind when you was putting this song together?
I had them in a video, and the other ones that I was talking about, they not on camera type niggas, my big homies. But one of my big homies, they call him El Loco, they call him Hound. I had him in a video.
So okay, I'm talking about. Is there somebody that you had in mind that? Okay, so there was somebody that I didn't see on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, because I met a few of your homies when I came to your hood a couple of times, but I don't remember. Some of the shit you was saying in the song, I was like
that was real life.
All of that shit is real.
Everything I talk about is facts, no cap. I was talking about the big homie, for real.
And then so
because you got to think with, and I say this for anything in the game, right? It's no respect for every game that we in. I'm talking about if you're a DJ, it's no respect for the older DJs who laid the foundation. If you're a gangbanger, it's no respect for the older gangbangers who laid the foundation. I'm talking about niggas that's doing it right and still helping niggas at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? If you selling dope, there's no respect to the older niggas who sold dope. Niggas want to rob them, the young niggas. It's always like with the young and you understand what I'm saying? Nigga, I had to really pay respect to the niggas who laid the foundation for where I come from. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna understand this because everybody ain't with what I'm talking about. But for the big homies, it's still some active homies that's really, and I ain't talking about going to do nothing. I'm just talking about the foundation that niggas laid and for all the respect that niggas done for us to be able to walk down the street. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I had to make a song called Big Homies. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You won't get too many niggas that can do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't even show respect to older niggas that's older than him.
That's
Everything
true.
is about,
That's true.
oh, I'm the young nigga on the scene. I'm doing this. Man, what about the older niggas that laid the foundation for us to say what we claim? I'm talking about, so for me being a Damu, I'm talking about, it was hard to be a blood back in the day. I'm talking about the West Side Bloods, period. So I got big homies, not just from my hood. I got big homies from a lot of other hoods that really show me a different type of way. And like, young nigga, do what you need to do. We respect what you're doing. That's why a lot of niggas fuck with me, because a lot of generals, older and young, fuck with me because I keep it real like that. It won't be no Joe Moses if it wasn't for niggas like my daddy, niggas like El Loco, a couple of more niggas that, you know what I'm saying, from my section. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to make a song like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the set with the big homies.
Nah, because I noticed I remember, like, when you was doing shows, like, that was one of them ones that people fucked with. And I think that people just gravitate towards authentic shit.
Yeah, for sure. It don't matter. Listen, you can be a blood and got a big homie that's the crib. I'm just being 100 with you. Nigga that's going to lay the foundation and telling you the real. Telling you the real.
Giving you some game, shit like that. What's something that, it could be your pops, but it don't have to be. But what's some game that you've gotten from a big homie that stayed with you to this day?
Man, never tolerate no disrespect and always address every situation, you know what I'm saying, with an action. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like never tolerate disrespect. I've never tolerated disrespect as long as I've been doing this shit. Just you know what I mean? And another thing that I learned from big homies, the way they move. You know what I mean? The way you move, nigga, you know what I mean? It can be, the way you move is just different. If you move like a grown man, niggas gonna treat you like a grown man. It's a lot of niggas fuck with me because the way that I move. You know what I'm saying? I can be 100 deep with my homies and see some niggas that's not my homies and still go show love.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
No,
like,
I've seen you do that. I've seen you do that.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace, you know what I'm saying, what we all come from. This is where we all come from. It's niggas from the other side that don't like me, but they were like, okay, I show that nigga respect because every time I see the nigga show love or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It can be all type of different shit. So, you know.
One of my favorite songs off the project is The Man. I'm gonna be the man for a minute. I feel like that was one of those songs that was getting burned in the club. I know I was playing the fuck out of it. I guess now is a perfect time to talk about that time period, because when Whoop dropped, I remember when there was 90% of the clubs and the promoters in LA downtown when we used to do the shit off there at 333, and the Hollywood clubs that I was DJing at the time would literally tell me, do not play LA shit.
Yeah, for sure.
They would literally put me on restriction. Like, if you play some LA music, we're not gonna pay you and we're not booking you no more. They would literally, and then I would share that information with y'all, but that shit really fucking bothered me. You know what I'm saying? To the point where even to this day, that's why you don't see me in none of the clubs you be at, because I don't fuck with them dudes like that. Because that shit really bothered me. And now they booking y'all every week, and you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that shit is fake to me. You know what I'm saying? So when this shit came out, I feel like this kind of shifted things. You got out there in the streets. I mean, you already had Ratchets going and you had Go Bitch going, but I feel like this was one of them times. 2012 to me was at like the height of the LA shit, where
for sure
you couldn't get away with not playing LA shit.
For sure.
And I know you yourself you got stories where you've had to go in and speak to people and maneuver a certain way to make your presence felt.
Yeah. I always made my presence felt. You know that.
Is there something like, you don't hold on to that shit? You don't hold on to that shit the way I do?
Yeah, I think I'm worse than you.
You worse than me. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Listen, the way I made my presence felt was different. Sometimes it came with respect, sometimes it came with disrespect. Like, only way a wolf will roll with you is if you're a wolf yourself. You understand what I'm saying? The goons roll with me because I'm a goon. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they know what my past used to be. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of niggas fuck with me because I'm one of them. You know what I mean? I pull up in the hood, no security, no none of that. You feel me? that's it's always been that with me. Like I'm different from you only because I hold niggas accountable for shit that happened 10 years ago. I never stopped thinking about shit. But I'm lighter than every nigga around me. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, everybody else is
nigga,
on some other shit.
Every nigga around me, we're beef all day. They don't give a fuck. We've been beefing our whole life, bro. I'm just being 100 with you. You feel me? We've been beefing our whole life. This is what we born and raised to do. I swear to God to you. So me, I've always been a person that I don't want to beef because we've been doing this our whole life. I don't want niggas to be like I'm in jail for Joe Moses, or you know what I'm saying? Like I always tell my little brother that, like all my little brothers, like I can't be out here living this rap life and y'all niggas in prison for the rest of y'all life. So just think about what we doing.
Right.
Think about it. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about everything. Just think about it and use your brain. We all got to use our brain at some point in time. Sometimes I gotta humble myself and say, man, that shit ain't even worth it.
Right.
Because every nigga around me ain't never on no busted shit. I'll probably be on the most busted shit. And what I mean by that, I'm just being real. What I mean by that is calming the situation down and saying, you know what? I want niggas to be around me for the rest of my life. I can't live life if none of my niggas ain't around me and we having fun 10 years, 20 years from now. I don't want a nigga be calling me from jail and we talk about old stories. And so sometimes the situations, I might bring a situation to the table and I might shut it down as I'm speaking. It might be a fucked up situation like, oh, we own them niggas. And I might be like, you know what? It ain't even worth it. Not that I'm afraid. I ain't afraid. Sometimes you got to be smarter.
Just turn it down a little bit.
Sometimes you got to trick yourself and say, you know what? Don't let niggas trick you off the streets. And a lot of niggas been trying to trick you off the streets. The devil trying to trick you off. A lot of niggas trying to trick you off. So you just got to be 100 within yourself. You know what I mean? I don't let the internet, I don't let what niggas say in the comments, I don't let none of that shit get to me. Because where I come from, I swear to God, I'm a nigga where I come from. You know what I'm saying? And if any nigga got a problem with it, I'm going to squabble with a nigga. Whatever a nigga want to do. So me personally, I'm okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let niggas pump me up. I don't let niggas, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And I go against my own homies for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? My relationships is everything. A lot of niggas don't do that though. A lot of niggas ain't willing to go get socked on or go sock on some niggas for what they believe in. I'm willing to do that. Because if you with me, you with me.
Right.
But everything that I'm talking about, everything that I'm with, I don't expect everybody else to be with that.
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like that was I totally get it. I didn't been around for a couple of them conversations, but I just felt like that was a good time to talk about that just specifically because The Man to me was one of those songs on the project that it was like, okay, y'all understand who y'all are.
And I wrote it. Ty gonna act like he wrote it, but I wrote it.
You wrote the whole shit.
Ty gonna act like he wrote it. I wrote it.
Wait a minute.
Pull up in that all white ghost. You little
Wait a minute.
Take notes.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I wrote that. Yes.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that to this day.
Yes.
Dollar sign. What's that on that beat? Oh, pull up in that all white ghost.
Go. You little niggas better take
notes. Pussy bitch, we on. Can anyone car ain't troll? And I got it on the beat. We good. Louboutins on my feet cause I could. Take you out the hood if you really want the wood. Bitch, I'm from the dubs, I ain't never Hollywood. That's JM. Tights make a skinny bitch.
What?
That's JM.
That's crazy.
What the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I'm from the dubs. I ain't never Hollywood.
Yeah.
What you talking about, nigga? Nigga.
Hey, I always thought, I was like, man, Ty kind of busting to be like a singer. Yo.
You know what's so crazy? Because me and him, we learned so much from each other.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, he can be on all the shit that I need to be on, and I can be on all the shit that he needs to be on. You know what I'm saying? But me and him, we just learned so much from each other. We never had no like no hang-ups, like no petty
Right.
hang-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I write a song, he will do it. He ain't gonna tell a nigga that I ain't wrote. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If he got an idea, I'm gonna do it. That's
Got
the
you.
type of brotherhood that we got. You know what I mean? You know what it
Yeah.
is. Nigga know what I'm doing for Ty. I'm gonna slide for him. I'm gonna give my life for him. And some happen to me, he'll take care of my family for the rest of his life. I promise you, he'll do that. Cause that's the type of nigga he is. You feel me? Like
Nah,
he a man of his word.
Ty is, yeah. No, I agree with you 100%.
You know
I didn't know that though. I didn't know that's crazy. That just because the whole time, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you some shit I never told you. The reason why this is one of my favorite songs off of this project is because Ty was kind of, I'm like, Ty kind of getting off. Yeah, yeah. Ty kind of getting off a little bit. All right. So on this song, in your verse on the man, you was talking about you said something about fucking on the couch.
Yeah.
That's true story.
Couch, futon? Fuck you mean is it true?
Okay.
Ask any bitch that in your age bracket or younger from 26 and up, have they been to the studio on 67 and got hit on the couch at a futon? Stop playing
on the futon.
What?
So
the back house.
So when you, I know, but what I'm saying is, I can't do it on the couch, bro.
Facts. Why? You off the couch, she on the couch. You put the pillow up under your legs. Stop playing. Mustard to catch up.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop playing.
All right, we're going to keep it pushing. In the discussion with Ring Richards. This shit right here, this shit was like, this was one of the ones we played in the club.
Damn, I mother on a I missed her, never love her. I just wanna fuck her. Hit it from the back, but do I trust her? Nah. Bitch, I go hard, that's the end of the discussion. Cause really, girl, you nothing. Nothing. Take it out your mouth and put it all in your friends. I pull up in the Bentley, last year I had a Benz. Bought my bitch a range, then took her for a spin. Then dropped the bitch off and went to pick up all her friends. Trailer trash women I exposed, then first you get exactly what you want. Here's some Sprite for your thirst. Shout out to the women with 100 niggas tatted. We fucking on the floor, I get the feeling like a Latin. Second like a motherfucker, bars for the lingo. Playing cards right, here's some game for you bingo. I got a new bitch, but to you I am single. Sorry for the clico, cause bitch you get beer. I missed her, never love her. I just wanna fuck her. Hit it from the back, but do I trust her? Nah. Bitch, I go hard, that's the end of the discussion. Really go, you're nothing. You're nothing.
So is that Joe on that hook too?
Yeah, that's me.
No, that's the end of the discussion. Oh.
That's Ty, yeah.
No, I'm saying, did you write that part too?
I wrote the hook. Ty just came in and did that.
Oh, got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So this song to me was one of them ones because they had that bop. You know what I'm saying? We was running this shit. Has a girl ever got mad at you for being a part of one of your records? Because hold on. Before you answer, I would think that woman,
you're right.
I would think that a woman would know what she's getting herself into when she deals with Joe Moses, right? Just like I'm brutally honest. I done been in the studio with you and told you I didn't like some shit. That's the same way I am with women, like, which is terrible in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell her, like, oh, your hair is fucked up, or that dress make you look ugly, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like women know what they're getting. I come as advertised. I feel like Joe Moses comes as advertised. So has a woman ever been upset with you for being in a song like in the end of discussion?
Yeah.
And how did that go? Like, what was that conversation like?
Come over, we'll talk about it, and then she get done the same way I explained in the song.
I ain't fucking with you. All right.
Hey, come over. I'm sorry. I apologize. Come over. Let's talk about it. Okay. Same way I explained her getting done in the song, that's what happened. No
bruh. Pass It to the Homies, one of my favorite songs off the project. that's another one where I feel like a woman would probably take offense had she been in that scenario with Joe Moses.
She got passed. Bitch is still getting passed.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
We bracket now, so what?
What? All right. The reason why this song to me was dope is just because Young is on it, and
Yeah.
I don't remember the time frame. Was this after we lost two of the homies from Cali Swag? Do you remember?
I really can't tell you, and I'm ashamed of myself because that was before. Yeah, we dropped the album before.
We dropped before we lost.
Yeah.
So it was
I
so M-Bone was gone, but this was before we lost the second person.
Yeah, third. Yeah.
Third.
Them
Yeah,
was,
that's
I'm talking about,
yeah.
them was,
I mean, people don't know his name like that.
Everyday guys.
Huh?
Like, them was my everyday guys pulling up at 319, fucking with Wacko and Big Y. And cause you know I'm original 319, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as I was leaving out, them young niggas was coming in. So I took in a liking to them young niggas. I fuck with them heavy, you know what I mean? And M-Bone, my guy, third my guy, you know what I mean? And Smooth and Young. So I always fuck with them guys. Like, you know what I mean? I always fuck with them. I felt they was like my family, you know? So we had to get that. I had to get Young on the tape. I don't know where Smooth was at. Smooth was probably somewhere fixing his Camaro. You know, Smooth had that fast-ass Camaro.
Man.
Mustang. He had a Mustang, yeah.
TC was on this project twice. Shout out to TC.
That's how you know he wasn't on no politics. TC was on the Whoop tape.
That's what I'm about to bring up. TC, Glasses, and Corrupt
was on the Whoop tape.
So I'm getting to that because that's my shit. This right here, I'm gonna tell you to your face, and I've never told you this. Maybe I have told you this, but I'll talk about you behind your back. And I say to this day, 6 a.m. is the hardest Joe Moses verse beginning ever.
Yeah.
Like fat pussy, hit it from the back. That's cute. This.
Yeah.
Let me play just I'm gonna just play the first bars of this Joe Moses verse.
All right.
Yeah.
High dollar sign on the beat.
Ty, what that shit do, fool? Bitch thug life. You want a real nigga thugging off Bud Light? You want a real nigga mollied up gig? For when the baby got a sweet 501, Chris with a gun. The bitch want a gangster and that ain't chill. My young niggas popping, we yell out whoa. And if I say nigga, then shoot. Bitch, what it do though? It's just me and Tudo, banging out a Tudo, sagging with the Dulo. Fresh out the slammer, blood think he hammer. Jerry killed juice, fuck a sex with the hammer. Straight on one, really tripping. Had a couple hoes think he really pimping. YG love, beasting up Yerman. He up all night till 6 in the morning, nigga. I'm going up deep end, still selling.
Bro, I know you can rap. That's just DJ Head is a Joe Moses fan. You know
that shit was. I'm gonna tell you what that was before you even say something.
Okay.
That was just some blood talk. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing but just blood. How we talk on a regular, and how we just talk in conversation. All that was into the music. You understand what I'm saying? Like we don't really get to express how we actually talk. You know what I'm saying? That was really some blood talk. And expressed into the music, like the Jerry Curl 501s, and you know what I'm saying? If a nigga had to rap like that, you know what I'm saying? Like this whole time, like, you know what I mean? It'd be different. But that was just really like some blood talk. Like all that shit on that shit. None of that was my elevation. All that was just, nigga, this whoop. And I'm doing mixtapes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This whoop. And back then, niggas wasn't talking about nothing anyway.
Bro,
feel me?
That's my favorite Joe Moses verse ever. To right now. I mean,
nah, don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, that really out here, that shit hard. But that's that shit. That's Joe kicking that. That's just vintage Joe. Like,
yeah.
So
but a lot of that shit didn't get me nowhere.
I get it.
I'm just a
fan. I'm just a fan.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
The Weekend, bro. I know that was like one of them things. This video, I'm still mad I wasn't at the video shoot, bro. Baller Belly.
We be in the club every weekend. 100 bottles every weekend. Got the club every weekend. Call the camera on, shoot it. Oh, nah, nah, oh, nah, nah, oh, nah, nah, do something, do something, do something. Call the camera, shoot it. I just crashed in the pussy, beat, bitch. Gotta sign up for pushing it, baby. The boy with the red got a hoe crazy. In the club, I'm all out. Temporarily turned up off of Molly. In the 7, us some OG kush, just a piece of rock. Smell freaks, nigga, fuck the cops. Like skin girl, roll my weed. Red bottoms on, $1,000 weed.
Hold on, let me get through Ty. Hold up.
What you gonna do? What a nigga like
Ciroc mixed with Kool-Aid. You better tell 'em we on. I'm in the club with my foolies. Watch when they play this song. I got $100,000 on my 15 on my chain, stun on the mile. Strap top Billy never graduated college. My shoes all blue, but it's red on the bottom. Shut down the club last night, what it do? Tonight we on the same shit, club number 2. Tonight I'm on Brown, last night was on Goose. Took a bitch down, now she saying, you the truth. Fucking on the floor, never come on the cover. Pussy so good, I have to take off the rubber. I'm all on the bitch, I don't never say I love her.
So I talked to Ty earlier today, right? And Ty said that this summer was one of the best summers ever, bro. When y'all dropped this project. So real quick, I mean, we got less than 2 minutes because it's shipping the end. But just tell me like what this shit meant to you, and I guess how it changed shit for you.
It meant to me because Ty took a chance with me that a lot of niggas didn't take. A lot of niggas didn't appreciate our relationship. So, you know, just to give the opportunity and the opportunity that he gave for me and the opportunity that I gave for him also, we just had fun with this shit. It wasn't no hang-ups. It wasn't about no paperwork. It wasn't about getting shit cleared. It was just me and him having fun in the studio. We both working. We all as equal. You know what I'm saying? That's the major thing with working nowadays. It's like as an equal. That whole tape that he did, that was like, you know what I'm saying, we all as an equal, as friends and as homies, and that shit was more powerful than anything. And I think it meant more to him because my brother was killed right before that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, my brother was killed right before that. So, you know, for me and him to do that, we've been friends for a long time. Chicago, rest in peace. It just meant a lot for us to just get in and do that. You know what I mean? And we dedicated that whole tape to Chicago.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, I mean, obviously, I'm doing this shit for a reason, not just one, because I want to make sure the homies get their flowers, and then 2, because this shit is like classic. Like, even to this day, you can't get Whoop on streaming platforms. Like, yeah. you gotta go and find it on the internet somewhere. So I feel like that also makes it that much more special. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, you don't know.
For sure.
And everybody got the singles and shit, but I think everybody should go check out the project. Your new shit is out right now. Do we have a release date on the new project?
I'm gonna say the end of May.
Huh?
I'm gonna say the middle of May, the end of May. I would drop it tomorrow if it was up to me.
So sometime in May.
May, for sure.
So we getting the new Joe Moses album in May. What's it called?
West Side 2.
West Side 2.
Yeah.
Are you ever scared of doing sequels? Because sequels, you can't really live up to the expectation of the first one.
I get better and better with age.
Okay.
I get better and better.
Last question. This is a question that I'm pretty sure everybody asked you. So we ended with this. Is there a Whoop 2 coming?
I think it's about 100 songs already done. Call that man right now and tell him to put that album together and let's drop it. We talked about this 2 weeks ago working out together. We worked out like...
So there's a Whoop 2 that's done. It just has to be released.
It's done.
Okay.
Me and Ty done about 100 songs, bro. It's done.
I'm a press it.
Yeah. Call him and tell him why we ain't released it.
Yeah, I'm going to call him. All right, bro. I appreciate you doing this. You already know what it is with me. I appreciate you, bro.
You already know what it is, squad, man. Go, everybody out there, go get that Really Out There new single. I'm gonna drop the video as soon as I get off this interview right now with DJ Head. I'm gonna drop the video, so I want everybody to go to that and stream that motherfucking album. Stream the single all night. Go look at the video all night.